Okay, before we get started, hit that like button and subscribe. All right, it's a lot of things that's going on. You got the fuel prices that's constantly going up. You got the fuel shortage. You got a lot of things that's going on. You got a credit card debt at an all-time high, the housing bubble, and a lot of people out there are going to tap out. So let's get into it. All right, welcome back. Yeah, it's raining. It's been raining for 2 days up here, man. It's been raining for 2 days. I guess my flowers out there, they loving it. Yeah, so we got a lot to get into. A couple of things I wanted to bring to light. Like I said, I'm always up early. This is one of my morning rants. Let's talk about I know we're talking about last week, we were talking about the food shortage, gas prices. Speaking of gas prices, in my area where I'm at is Farmville, which is in, I call a certain part of Pennsylvania Farmville, because they have a lot of farm activities out here, a lot of farmers out here. But the gas prices 3 weeks ago, like I said in my last video, was $4.06. The price was $4.06. And then it jumped to what I say, $4.39. First it was $4.20.21. Then it went to $4.29, $4.39. Now, as of today, regular gas is at $4.49. $4.49, and diesel is at $6.15 per gallon. Oh man, it's not going to. I don't see any relief as far as gas prices. If you guys didn't make the proper preparations, you need to do so. You need to plan out your routes. You need to start downsizing on a couple of things. Try to get rid of some of that dead weight. If you got stuff that you have inside of your garage that you can sell, to try to try to help you out. Try to get rid of some of that stuff around your house. Have a yard sale, because I'm gonna tell you right now, man, we didn't even hit the summertime yet. This is still, what is it, May? What is it, May 7th? You still got Memorial Day coming up. You still got a lot of people that's gonna be out there traveling. A lot of people are gonna be maxing those credit cards out. I'm telling you, man, it's ready to go down. It's about to go down. All this right here, man, trying to tell you, I think it was all planned out, man. Everything was planned out. It was planned out for you. The middle class. Destroy the middle class. Right now, they digging into your savings. Some people say, they're not digging into my savings. It's a little rough, but it's not rough. Trust me, it's going to get rough. You're not going to be able to take those campers out because fuel prices is going to be too high. Hell, did you even look at the airline tickets? Airline tickets to go to Puerto Rico is $500, I think, one way. $500. In some cases, probably more. Imagine if you had a family of 4 and you wanted to fly to one of the islands and stuff like that. You don't have no frequent flyer miles. Let's say if you don't have frequent flyer miles, you got to plan for 2 years just to take a weekend trip. Yeah, it's getting real out here. And it's a lot of people. Everybody say, oh, it's going to affect the poor. It's going to do this. It's going to do that. But did you ever think that most people that's not in the middle class, you would say don't own their homes and stuff like that? They already down there. They are already down there. They know how to survive. You know what I'm saying? It's the middle class that's going to get hammered. There's people out there that never always had a job, always, okay, I got my job, I got my family, I got my daddy, I got my mommy, they can send me some money. People are tapping out. Just like that them wrestlers, those fighters, when they on that mat, and they tapping that mat, that means they quit, they give up. A lot of people are going to resort to drugs. Drugs, alcohol. Because they cannot cope of what's going on in today's society. They are just a mess. Out of tune with reality. Nobody mentions God anymore. You don't even hear about it. And they wonder why they have so many issues inside of their household. I'm not saying it's everybody, but the majority of issues is people are out of tune. They don't have that spiritual tune anymore. Think about what your grandmother and their mothers and stuff like that used to do. People are not living to see 80, 90 years of age anymore. Not in America. Not when you eating 4, 5, 6 cheeseburgers every day, laying on the couch, watching TV, snacking. Some people don't even go see the doctor. You got to actually pull them and beg them to go see a doctor. What if, this is a hyper scenario. This is a scenario. What if something happened and we were to get invaded? We were to get invaded by a foreign country or something like that. And you look around, man. You look at some of the people that, are they physically fit? Are they physically fit for combat? Think about it. Look at the younger generation. What are they doing? I'm going to tell you what they're doing. They're wrapped up into those phones. They caught up in the matrix. What's that new thing Facebook is coming out with? The metaverse. You're inside the metaverse. Oh yeah, they got it all planned for you guys. They got it all planned. They got the alcohol. They got the drugs. Any kind of drug you want. They even made marijuana legal. Keep you nice and feeling good. Everything is a show. It's only going to be a selective few that will be able to mentally strong enough to avoid those things, those roadblocks. They want to keep you dumbed down. Dumb, deaf, and blind. I'm pretty sure you guys heard about that. They got everything. They hitting you with everything. Trying to tell you, buddy, I see a lot of people, man, a lot that are trapped. Whether it's, like I'm going back, whether it's that alcohol. Oh, a little beer won't hurt here and there. Look at how much damage alcohol alone has done to certain communities. Done to maybe your family. I know somebody in there is an alcoholic. I know somebody in your family caught that DUI. Messed up their whole career. Because they could not put that strange water down. That's what one of my Indian buddies told me. 87 years old. Told me it was strange water. I'm telling you, man, they got it all set up. Younger generation, you're not going to be able to find them. They're not going to have anything. Social Security, they are not going to have nothing. They don't want to work. Nobody wants to work. The old saying is, it's in the book. If you read your book, you would know what I'm talking about. Help will come to those who strive. That means you got to work for it. You got to get out there and use your hands. You can't be lazy. You can't be out here looking for a handout. There is no more handouts. Especially men. Men need to start being men. They need to get out there and do what they got to do. Ain't no time to be sitting in front of no TV looking at freaking sports all freaking day. That's fine. That's fine. But you got to get yourself prepared. You got to get your family prepared. Not saying you don't have it prepared. But the majority of Americans have fell into that slump. I call it a trap. Because they already know what the trap is. You know when you place a trap on the floor for those, whether it's bugs, rodents, you might get one, you might get two, you might get that one that always gets away. Because he already know, wait a minute, he got caught because of that. She got caught because of that. The moral thing is to know what the trap is. Out here where I'm at, I call it DUI country, DUI land. Because everybody out here is either drinking a beer, drinking liquor, stomachs out to here, 15 months pregnant, you know, and that's their norm. Hey, whatever floats your boat. That's what you want to do, do it. But I'm telling you, everything was designed to take you down, to break up your household. Look at the divorce rate. American got the highest divorce rate. Nobody wants to be together. Nobody wants to build nothing. You know? And then when you add the drugs, the alcohol, then your kids get on drugs. Then their kids get on drugs. Then you bring the babies in. You see? It's all like a domino effect. Father runs off, mother runs off. They even got mothers leaving their kids, just getting up, packing up, leave. You know, you would think the fathers would do that. No, mothers are doing it too. They are packing up and getting the hell out of there. So I'm telling you, man, it's a lot of obstacles out there that you guys need to wake up. You know, a lot of people out here prepping for food, getting the water. Nothing wrong with that. But when you going to prep for yourself? When are you going to sit down and ask God for forgiveness? When are you going to do that? You don't know when you're going to get up out of here. No one knows. There is no timetable to say, hey, guess what? That's written down that you can see. That, hey, I'm going to die such and such, such and such. Unless you're terminally ill, you got some form of cancer. But if you're just walking around here blind, you get what I'm saying? You're dumb. You hear things, but you don't want to listen. This is just a little realm, a little taste right here that's on earth. Right here. You got to get back into reality. You know? Get back into your Bible. If you read the Bible, your Torah, your Quran. Get back to the basics, man. You know? I wake up every morning, man, and you know, I go in my little zone and I ask God for forgiveness. I try to do good deeds, you know. Because most people, they don't think about that. They don't even think about none of that. They don't even, trust me, they don't even think about it. They think they're just going to go to sleep and wake up and bam. What if you pass away in your sleep? Do you have a plan for your family? I keep telling people, man, do you have a plan for your family? You pass away, anything, stroke, heart attack, hit by a car, bus, I don't know. 6 million ways to die. Do you have an action plan? Do you have a plan where if something happens to you, you can have everything you down here inside of your folder? All your life insurance information. Basically, your last will. Do you have all that stuff prepared? I'm telling you, man, you guys better sit up. You guys better get right. Oodles and noodles, eggs and everything is fine. But that's not going to protect you from the big event. Got to get your mind right. Put those drugs down. Put that alcohol down. The partying and the games is over. You got people on the other side of the world talking about letting nuclear bombs fly. You know what people talking about? Oh, I'm going to go camping. I'm going to do this. No. You need to make sure your affairs are in order. Some people just don't care. They just don't care. You know? Oh, I'm going to go prep. I'm going to put some water downstairs. I'm going to do this and do that. And guess what? Like I said, you never know when that event comes and you land in your basement floor. You know that old commercial? I don't know how old some of you people are out there, guys, women. They used to have a little button on there. I'm falling, I can't get up. That little button you hit, calling for the ambulance. People are not living that long. 57, 60 is the new norm. 40 is the new norm. Depending on what area you in, 21, 14 is the new norm. You know? So what I'm going to do, this was my morning rant. I'm going to pick it up on the other end because I got a couple of products I want to talk about. I want to talk about some emergency food. So, someone's out there, maybe this message can get through to you. Put the drugs down. Get yourself together. Life is not going to wait for you. Time is not going to wait for you. Don't wait till the last minute to try to get yourself together. Put down the drugs and alcohol. Use your brain. You know? Snap out of it. Everything was a trap. That was a trap. As soon as you start using those drugs, it's a trap. You're not in your right state of mind. You forget about everything. Crossing your family, crossing your kids, ruining your life. You need to stop before it's too late. Thank you for watching. Hit that like button and subscribe.